We do work, we're members of the European Food Banks Federation. The French abbreviation or the French acronym for that is FEBA, F-E-B-A. We work, I think they have something like 25 or 30 other members with whom we work. So if for example, Germany gets too much of one type of food and we can't distribute it in our network and it's close to Poland, we'll give the other FEBA member who's in Poland a call and say, hey, do you want this? How can we, um, so we work with them with food donations, like material donations, but we also work with them on policy level stuff too. For example, Austria just passed a tax law that gets rid of the tax on food donations. And in Germany, the current practice is to set the value of the food at €0 so that no tax, no value added tax has to be paid on that. But in that case, the donor can't get a donation receipt, or they could, but then it would only be for €0. So there's different things that other countries are doing that we consult each other about, let's say. Like if we think that's a good idea, we want to do it, like or push for that in Germany, then we ask our friends in Austria to, send us over their studies, or because a lot of times the food banks in other countries also have a critical role in all this. And like the FEBA member in the UK, for example, is Fair Share. So I think they probably do similar work as your organization. Topics that we're very interested on policy levels is, okay, how can we make it happen? How can we encourage donations by changing tax laws or reduce the hindering factors to donate? And part of that too, like for example, the Harvard Food Law and Policy Clinic, they're compiling a food donation policy atlas right now for the whole world, I think under the auspices or like with the support of in partnership with the Global Food Banking Network. And so things like that are pretty interesting to take part in, or at least, see what's going on in other countries because we can learn from each other.